Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching a 100. This episode 5 of the final season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far, and if you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in a link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Speaking about links in the description, we are running our favourite season. Yes, from 1 to 7, 3 votes are allowed. Your results and mine will be aggregated, total sum, and shown in the final episode, so I cannot wait to see which you guys choose. Interesting start to the season. Personally, I've really enjoyed it. You know, my favourite storyline currently, even though we kind of got two concurrently going, we kind of like blended into one now, is what's going on here in BARDO. What's going on with BELLEMY? Do you know what I mean? Where's everybody jumping? You know, all the technology, Hope and the island of Dials, and where's Octavia now? Do you know what I mean? This part is really exciting, and hopefully we get some more answers in today's episode, because obviously we still got the stuff going on in Sanctum, stuff with Russell. We've seen obviously the, you know, the decisions that Raven had to make last episode, well not last, the one before, episode 3, where she had to sacrifice a couple of the workers so that she could save everybody, and she knew that they was going to die when obviously she selected them, and now it's obviously playing a toll on her mind. Now something that might play a toll on her mind is more deaths, because yes, she managed to get one of the suits after one of the people that was killed by Echo. She put it on, she figured out it was using mind technology pretty much. You think it'll do it, do you know what I mean? And you know, she figured out how to use the portal, how to jump, and she said that they was all connected. And basically, like, you think it, you select it, you get the code, you could put it in yourself. Obviously you need to find the place first, and then boom mate, you could go on your merry way. Now obviously these people who had lost their bodies, they'd come and said to Clark, you know, we know that you're the leader, we want that body, we want that suit back. Now Clark was saying, look mate, you know, you might be behind the shield, but our bullets can go through it, so don't be cocky with me. He was like, good mate, because if your bullets can, so can ours. And then bang, a big full line of them turned up after being invisible, all aiming at them with the, you know, with the suits. And it was really interesting. She was like, look mate, you know, we believe that you are the key to making peace or something, of ruling all of these places. I want you to come with me and come speak to the shepherd. So the shepherd is a person that seems to be in charge for them, so it's going to be interesting to see obviously what he looks like and what he actually wants with Clark, and why he took BELLEMY and obviously Octavia now. And you know, she ended up going to them at the end of the episode, and again, they all stood there as he was explaining to Clark that he found a note. Pretty much he said he went to the place where Hope and obviously Echo were, and he found obviously a load of dead bodies. He also found one of one of the prisoners that had been there for 5 years, seemed to be helping them, committed suicide, which is interesting because I really enjoyed that story that we had on the island with them training and getting closer to is it Orlando his name was, and he told them about the level 12s and how to fight them, and obviously he wanted to get it done peacefully. He wanted them, when they come to get him, them to attack them but not kill anybody, and then obviously go and get their family and friends. Now Echo, she's a warrior, she knows it. You know, one of them had to be killed. It looked like they was going to take Hope out, and she killed him. Now the interesting thing is, by Orlando's reaction, it looked like, you know, he was definitely hurting and still kind of like loyal to them, and Echo was like, nah, we can't have none of this. You know what I mean? I seen his reaction there. They're all on the ground right now. When he wake up, he's probably going to help them, and we can't have none of that. She went round, stab, killed them all, and literally, you know, savagely, she set Orlando free. She didn't kill him, but you know, he ended up killing himself because of obviously the traumatic experience that obviously he's incurred. And then the interesting thing is, obviously, Raven's turned up, like I said, all these people there. She's got bang, 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 bang after wearing that suit. She's killed them all. She's gone over. She's put the code in. She's tried to find the right place where BELLEMY is, but they've chose the wrong one. And they've turned up on a world which is literally ice cold, mate. Ice Nation style. So I don't know how they're going to find one of these balls again to put a code in to come back into, obviously, the new place, into BARDO, which is going to be interesting to see. So thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, let's jump into episode 5 of the final season of the 100. Planet BARDO. Oh, there we go. There's Dialza.
Transfer to MCAP. Yes, sir.
Yes, Octavia. That's my girl, mate. That's what I like to see. What I want to know is, there's no way that she can get out. She has no idea where she's running. Well, she has actually escaped from the building, which is interesting. I thought that she wasn't going to do that. Hit a wall. Someone's hit her. You can't fight what you can't see, can you, Octavia? That was unlucky. Oh, it's a farm. It's not even outside. Yo, look at this one, mate. I've got to say, I'm going to give a clap. I love good intro, but that little fucking ball thing inside of the 100 is what they use to go around. That was decent. I like that one. I've got to say, big up Octavia. I always say it, you know, I love when people fight when it's kind of like a war going on and not just because they have agendas. And this is the Octavia that I love to see. If she wants to fight everybody in these situations, I'm all for it all day, every day. I love the action because they've taken her. She's got every right to retaliate. It's when obviously people just start going killing people because people raise a question and they don't like it. And they're like, right, off of their head. Do you know what I mean? They have a different opinion, kill them. No, this is the type I like. It was interesting. She put up a good effort. She took a few out and then I thought she actually made it outside, to be honest. But obviously not, mate. They've got it into a fight. Looks like a produce farm, but you know, maybe she takes their one out and, you know, like she took her own out. That'd be interesting. I'm liking all these words on the screen.
Excuse me?
They barricaded themselves inside our tavern and are demanding to speak to Clark.
Letting Russell live is how we keep the peace.
Keeping our deal is too.
Are you threatening me?
If I was, what could you do about it without an army?
I'll just kill him, Injure. That's what I can do.
On behalf of the faithful, I demand the release of Russell Prime. Russell Prime is a being of divine love, yet you keep him in chains. We won't take up arms against our enemies, but we will sacrifice our lives for his, one by one, every hour until his release.
For the glory and the grace of the Prime.
Hardcore out there. This is the second time we've seen somebody set themselves on fire. I just let them all kill themselves. Me, honestly, I wouldn't be bothered.
1 per hour.
Oh, is that same person? I don't know. Is that the one that died with Raven? All I can say is, you know what? I couldn't give a shit, right? If they was killing themselves, I'd literally stand there and be like, good, kill yourself. One less problem that I have to deal with. Then we could just keep him locked up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people want peace, but to be fair, if people are causing trouble and they want to kill themselves, then do it. Do you know what I mean? You ain't my problem. I've got to look after my people. And clearly you've made it so evident that you're different to us. So do whatever you want, mate. You know what I mean? Whatever floats your boat. I wouldn't be bothered, me. And Indra, I feel like she's going to get caught up in it and she's going to release him. You know what I'm saying? Because look at the emotion on her face. But the thing is, Indra, you're a war hero, man. Or whatever you want to call it. A fighter. You should see this and you should know, and this shouldn't impact her. You should have my stance. You know what I mean? You should even be more cold-blooded and savage than I am. So, do you know what? It's going to be interesting going forward, but I do firmly believe that after a few deaths, they're going to fall. Do you know what I mean? And say, okay, we will.
Let me see those hands.
That was a brave thing you did, Nelson.
They're still our people.
How does it feel to know they're willing to die for your freedom?
Awful. Liar.
He's not even bothered. Look at him.
Am I the only one who sees this as a solution and not a problem?
Send me in, I'll talk them down. Again.
No. From now on, we dictate terms.
But the others better come back soon because I'm getting tired of being the hero.
Look, is it just me or like just having these little location things pop up is decent? I like it. It's different.
Who are you?
None of your damn business.
Octavia, please don't struggle. Memory capture uses a laser-guided neural interface. If you're not careful, it could lobotomize you.
We found 2 seemingly human, clearly dangerous individuals living on our prison planet. How did they get there?
You would shit it, wouldn't you? You definitely would be shitting yourself.
There's nothing to be afraid of as long as you cooperate. The neural link is engaged.
Show me.
Oh, technology is mad, isn't it? That was interesting. That it's pretty decent.
Tough crowd. We don't need an army. We need you to do your job.
Do you reckon he's just gonna tank? You know what I mean? They're not gonna believe him. The guy with the long hair was suspicious last time, wasn't he?
Self-immolation, Trey. Really? A kid? Get out of my way!
Yo, mate, a kid is proper hardcore, isn't it? Proper hardcore.
You want him to die?
No, sir. If it serves the glory and the grace of the Prime.
It does. The rest of the children come with me.
Name the 4 pillars of Sanctum. He doesn't know.
Of course I do.
Go on.
Repent, renew, restore, rebirth.
Thank you, Trey.
That's not right, is it?
3
is rejoice.
He had to go in there. Do you know what? Oh wow, look how different he looks there. You see his hair. He's been through a few haircuts as well, to be honest. I liked the to me, I wouldn't say his best look, but like the one I actually did enjoy was when he come with the face tattoo with Amore. He had some eyeliner on and his hair was like a bit different to what he's got now. I thought he looked really good. They always do that though, innit? Somebody says, oh yeah, do you remember when we went on holiday or something last year? They're like, oh yeah, it was good that. It's like, we didn't even go on holiday, get slapped. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they always just drop a question in and then it catches you out every single time. Now, the interesting thing is, Murphy's doing the right thing there. He's gone in, he's tried to save the kids in it. Let's be honest, even the people that was burning the kids didn't want to burn the kids, but if it's for the glory and grace of the primes, do you know what I mean? They're going for it. Now, again, the annoying thing to me is every single other person that has taken over the Prime's body has lost the connection to the person that was in the past. For example, if I just go to the one with Jordan, and obviously he was with Delilah, and then obviously when she went into being Priya, do you know what I mean? Like, Delilah was totally gone. Like, Priya couldn't remember anything that Delilah had. So then, obviously, my opinion, when obviously, you know, he should have took over that body, he would have forget everything in relation to his boyfriend. Now, the way obviously you get him here by getting him to say the wrong thing, that's fine. That's totally fine. I think that he's done a good effort so far, to be honest, Murphy, in trying to obviously portray Daniel, but they're always going to catch you out, either if it's relationships or obviously stuff from Sanctum, history. They're not going to have enough time to learn it all, and just easy like that, drop of a hat, he's gone.
See family?
Oh, the days are changing.
Love her. Just let me in. If I don't give Anders something soon, they'll replace me with someone that'll burn their way right through your head. Octavia, stop. Just relax. Who is she? Octavia, if she's still on penance.
Skyring, you idiot.
In the time you've been here, years have passed for her.
You have to let me go.
Will it? They confuse me with that.
Sorry.
So Skyring and BARDO not on the same timeline again? They're totally different.
Leave her out of your report and let me go back to her. I'll show you everything.
Deal.
Just show you being Blood Rainer. That would be good. Just show from there. I want to see Octavia getting done now. I mean, Dials are getting done, and Bellemy. That's what I was like. That's what I was like. This guy, mate, he's falling for it. Well, not falling for it, but...
In your head. Maybe you lost your way somewhere, but you've sacrificed so much for the people you love. You're not a killer.
She definitely is.
To be sure. But your
That's true.
heart is pure. Our time's not up yet. Anders can wait. And if not, he can go float himself.
Buzz in.
What are you doing to her? He doesn't know. He's gonna help us save her.
Oh, it's Hope. That's really good.
Where's my mother?
Take us to her. The stone room's on the way to the cell block. If anyone asks, we're escorting the prisoner back to her cell.
Yo, he's Team Octavia now, same as me. He's interested. Yeah. Don't betray him now, mate. Yo, look at this guy. This technology is so good.
Dad knew everything.
Sanctum, I presume.
Yes.
Thanks to time dilation, despite the years you've spent on Skyring and the length of your stay here, you'll be returning at almost the same time. Give her your helmet.
What? Why?
So she doesn't lose her memory.
No, I need the helmet to go. Without it, I can't get Mom.
This was here before we were. BARDO's used it to pull people back who got stuck in the bridge. Every mind has a unique code.
Yo, that is so sick.
We need to tattoo her code onto your back.
Right. What? Wait. What? This is the code that she typed in to pull her through the first time to stab her. Fucking hell, man. Like, it takes a long time to figure out what's going on.
Thank you.
Make it look like he escaped.
You can't look like you helped us.
This guy does seem alright, to be fair.
Oh, I'm so sorry I never came back for you. Your mother will be so proud.
Mate, this is a good scene, this.
You need to go. Yeah, they'll have helmets too then.
Oh, she's got invisible. Yeah, look, she's back with Gabriel now. Do you know what? This is really interesting, but it's a bit of a mess with the head. So, like, what I've just took from there is, obviously, when we seen Hope go into the anomaly the first time, she's gone into BARDO. That's where she's ended up here in episode 5 today. She's gone in and saved Octavia, but she saved Octavia not in season 5, in season 4. This is the thing. So, like, then Octavia's got the tattoo, in season 5 that we just seen there, but it takes it back to season 4. And then in season 4, when they seen it in the back of Octavia and they put it in, they pulled Hope out from season 5, sent her back in, stabbed Octavia, who's gone back into there. Like, it is good storytelling, and it's not, even though I say it's a bit confusing, it's not that confusing, but like, trying to figure out where people are in terms of timeline, that is an interesting one. Because like he explained there, I think they're doing quite well in trying to explain it. He said that, look, the terms of what's going on in BARDO and what went on in Skyrim, she would have only been gone for a matter of a couple of seconds. She pretty much returned at the same timeline. That's what they've just said, you know, so like, at least they've ticked that box and make it make sense. But Octavia's just literally left BARDO, which is season 5, and entered season 4. So technically, in the timeline where Octavia's still alive, would Abby still not be alive? And Russell, well, obviously he still is, and those, do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously we got all this going on here. So I think it's quite good, to be honest. I know it's a little bit confusing, but the hope that we seen last season's come from season 5 story. And then obviously the Octavia that we seen now is the season 4 one. Confusing, but not confusing at the same time.
For all mankind.
So let's hope again. They're invisible. Bang, bang, bang. Yes.
Without Orlando, we don't need to take unnecessary risks.
Hey, yes, Echo.
Conductor, we have an inside man.
How old's he gonna be now? Do you know what I mean? Yo, this following takes a lot to like focus on. It's good though. I'm enjoying it.
Fall in, we're late.
Let the bird.
Let's first take a moment to acknowledge our newest class of level 9. Even before they were wiped out by Gen 9, their atmosphere was so polluted they were forced to build forests underground in order to breathe.
Said stone delivered them. So they weren't allegiance. It was a stone on Earth.
Hey, they could jump back to Earth and see if it's survivable.
Of the shepherd.
Where's Hope?
Hey.
We're on a mission. Are you out of your mind?
You're bleeding.
What's it? 7 days ago? What? 1 second. Did that not just say present? Do you see what I mean? Like, they come out of that stone, it said present day. They killed them 3 people. So in present day, this guy didn't know who Hope was. And now, 7 days ago, so they're saying a week ago from present day, this guy knows who Hope is. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is that timeline? I don't... like I said, mate, it's interesting and I can follow it, but like, I also like don't follow it in certain situations because, like I said, mate, present day, they've just come out of the anomaly stone or whatever you want to call it. They've gone in, they've killed them 3 people, they've gone looking for MCAP or whatever it is, and they've obviously been dragged outside where this guy's doing a speech. Then it's just paused and 7 days ago, which means obviously about a week ago, and now this guy knows and he's speaking to Hope.
We need her well for the mission she's about to undertake.
Oh no, I am following it now. This is where she's gone sent back and tried to get Octavia.
This one. She turned an L7 and set free our most important asset before getting captured. It's a tagging device. This is what happens when you value individuals above the collective.
It's called love, you son of a bitch. Why do you care about her?
I don't. I care about Clark.
Why?
Because of time dilation, no one will come for you if you fail. The shepherd is counting on you.
What about the girl? She's clearly the threat.
Once her job is done, terminate.
We are all over a timeline.
He has my mother.
Octavia, what's happening?
Be thankful you came back in one piece. I want her back in MCAP by the end of the day.
Yo, mate, we're all over the place here. I am kind of following, but not as well. I've said it a few times. So the interesting thing is, yeah, Hope. I mean, how did Hope get there the first time? Was it when they come? Right. So when they come to the planet the first time, Hope hesitated. That guy died. She managed to get the suit and she managed to go in. She went in. She saved Octavia. That was what we just seen. Then she's tagged Octavia's back. Sent Octavia back to season 4. Hope has moved into the present day with Gabriel and obviously Echo, which we've just seen when they've gone outside. that is the reason why in present day she was wanting to go and kill this guy. But then obviously we've gone back 7 days, and I was like, how's that happened? Because this guy knows who she is. But technically we've gone back to season 4, and then in season 4 she's been given a tagging device which has gone back to go and stab Octavia, which has brought her back now maybe in season 5, or is that still in season 4? Because in season 5 she was taken with Diosa. I think I'm following it. It's a lot going on. We're jumping all over timelines. Like, that guy has just been sent back, you know, with time dilation, yeah? If you go back, nobody will be able to save you. So, like, she got sent back in season 4 to tag pretty much at the same time as that guy, but she went to season 4, tagged Octavia. He's gone to season 5 and spoken to Clark and got killed, and that's where they've gone through the, you know, the bridge. You mad, mate? I'm following it. I've got to say, impressive show writing, got to be honest.
That's enough. Really, I was just starting to enjoy that. Like you finally burned for your blasphemy.
Just coming in. Oh, Russell, she's made the big play.
This man is an imposter. It's not Daniel Prime.
This man didn't recognize me. He couldn't even name the 4th pillar.
I should tear your tongue through your throat for that.
Just tonight, he gave me his blood so that this body would live after one of the fallen tried to take my life. Now release him. My. What foolish little lambs you are. You're the only thing keeping me alive.
Please, forgive us, Russell. Just tell me what to do.
Kneel.
You know, it's Shade Hader.
Indra, I've heard that before.
Now go home and pray on your sin.
Oh, my fucking girl.
Sasun and I reap by clean.
I see 2 good storylines going on. That's what I'm talking about, mate. That is what I'm talking about. He said that he went into villages, yeah? And if they didn't kneel, he took them out. Is this a past now, vision? Oh no, it's inside.
He was too weak to be a commander. And you know it. You know what happens if you make me a martyr.
The same thing that happens if anyone finds out who you are.
I love injure me. Honestly, I really do.
I might not be able to kill you, but I can make sure when I do, you don't come back.
Can you put that in somebody else now? Oh, Planet Bardo 7 days ago. So this is still...
I'm sorry to say this will be our last session. Whoever takes my place, you can't fight them. But you can beat the machine if you keep your mind focused on a single thought. A mantra, like your mom had you say under the floor.
Oh. Fucking heads all over the place. Is that robotic now? 7 days ago. This one.
Hey, brother.
Let her go. Right now.
We can't do that.
Open the bridge and send him back to Sanctum. Tell you everything you want to know. Even about Clark.
She's saving his ass here, really.
I can't let you die to save me.
Shepherd's bidding.
Oh. Who was there before after it got attacked like that? It seemed like it was destroyed in one of the timelines before. Bellemy's been blasted through, mate. He's not dead.
Is that real?
But we need to take him as a hostage.
No, he's dead.
Echo?
I don't give a shit, mate. Echo's decent. I actually like Echo, me. Do whatever it takes, mate. I've said it. Ever since the character is introduced, she does whatever it takes. See, I want Echo to go on Blood Rainer style here on this place and just kill everybody. Just stand there, run down the corridor, kind of like Wolverine with the claws out, and just wow, just kill everyone, mate. This episode was very good, in my opinion. It was so confusing to follow in personally in certain situations, but it was decent. So what I've took from that is basically, well, it's Octavia's back. Octavia was stabbed and she's back. I think Bellemy's been blasted, not to Sanctum, because if he has been blasted into Sanctum, then we possibly would have seen him in the timeline, because that was 7 days ago. So I'm thinking that he's been sent to a place, because when that guy put that thing in the stone, yeah, we know that he can transfer to anywhere. Pretty much he was saying that he was a stone on Earth. That's what he's just said, innit? Now, I'm just going to say for the look of the draw, do you know what I mean? Pull it out the arse, that he's gone to the same place that actually Clark has been taken to, which again is going to be lucky but interesting. Now, they did say stuff like when you go in there, you lose your memory. So, like, if you don't wear the mask. So then Clark and Co have gone through that barrier into the snowy place. And obviously, the only person that should technically remember everything is Raven. No, if he's following, that's what I took from it. I like the whole story today. We definitely jumped from last season to this season to present to 7 days ago to back again. Do you know what I mean? Like, the interesting thing is, obviously, when Hope was sent back to stab Octavia, that guy was sent back to get Clark. Now, that guy was sent back to season 5 and Hope was sent back to season 4. Do you know what I mean? So that was really interesting. We've had Bellamy coming in the present and then Octavia going in the past, going to, you know, see Bellamy, so to speak, seeing him get blown up, and then it's gone on to the present timeline where obviously they've gone in to get her. So, like, Octavia's literally floated from season 4 to, like, present day to, like, past again, back to the present. I thought it was really good and entertaining. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying both storylines now. They've pulled me in. Obviously, I've been highly focused on this one. The technology, where's everybody going? What's happening with the stones? What timeline we're going in? What's happened to Diosa? Where's Bellamy? Do you know what I mean? How's Octavia gone from one side to the other? How she forgot stuff? It was interesting. They told us today, if you didn't wear the mask and you go in, you lose your memory. The way that they called, obviously, her back the first time was a tattoo on her back, and obviously they put it in. How she got that tattoo was that guy helping her, scanning it, putting a code on it. So I think that they've done really, really well in terms of trying to tell us what is literally going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much story happening and so much that if you didn't have a little bit of answers in there, you could poke holes in it. You could. So it's like, mate, so how's that happened? Well, she's got the tattoo. How she got the tattoo? Well, she was in the past and then she sent it down and then she come back into the present timeline. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're following it, really, Octavia ran in there and it was like 1 second before she come out to obviously speak to Thingy again. But when you actually look at it, she's gone in, lived like 10 years on Skyring, then she's been taken, then she's gone here to BARDO, and then in BARDO, she's then been rescued by Hope, who is now 20 years old, when Octavia last seen her when she was 10. Do you know what I'm saying? And then in here, she's then been sent back into season 4, do you know what I mean? Then been stabbed, and then pulled back into season 5. So, like, I personally, for a person that's absolutely shocking at following shit, think that I'm doing pretty good. I need to know why they're obsessed with Clark. They're consistently asking for it. She even managed to, you know, basically not trade Bellamy's life, but Bellemy was brought here. Then he managed to kill some people. And then she managed to say, look, mate, I'll tell you everything that you want to know about Clark if you send Bellamy back. Then he's put the code in to let Bellamy go back. Then this guy's hardcore committed to him. To the shepherd, pulled it. So I'm assuming that the shepherd's not that guy with the blonde hair that I've seen, who's a pretty decent actor, who's actually the one that asked for Octavia to be tagged. I think Bellamy, like I said, for the look of the draw, has been sent to the snowy place, and then, do you know what I mean? All chaos has erupted here, back in the present, with Echo going and killing everybody. I hope thinking that she's not going to find Diosa again. She's just going on an absolute rampage. It's decent. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not going to lie. I'm enjoying it. And that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Very interesting stuff. Honestly, it really, really is. You know, like I just mentioned there, so much is going on. It's chaotic. We can literally have, you know, like next episode, you can focus on this storyline with Russell and Indra and what's going on there with the primes. Or you can focus on what's happened to Raven, what's happened to Clark, where'd they jump to, where'd Gaia gone? Do you know what I mean? What timeline are they in? You know, hopefully she's landed in the same place as them, but maybe not. Maybe she's somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's literally endless possibilities that we could currently do this season. Like, if you literally just sit down and think about it, you could have Sanctum going on, rocking and rolling, story there. Then you could have obviously a story going on with Raven and Clark and them jumping into that planet. Then you've obviously got BARDO, what's going on here with Diosa and Hope and Echo and Gabriel, they're there. Then you've got where's Gaia gone, what timeline she moved to and what planet, do you know what I mean? And then Bellamy, he's just been blown up and through somewhere, where's that gone? If you think everybody could be in a total different world and crazy shit could be going on, I think it's really, really good. And like I said, mate, I think they've done pretty well in terms of trying to explain it, / tiny bit confusing, but also very good at the same time. I think it must be really hard to write it, jumping from present to past to obviously like last season to then back to this season, and then staying this season but moving 7 days back, and then this season moving back to the present. It's really good. I've got to say, I absolutely love Indra as well. You know what I mean? Smart, calculated, knows what's going on. She's heard this before from Shade Hader. You know what I mean? He's gone in, he's actually saved Daniel Prime. Whatever, he's saved Murphy. Good stuff. Do you know what I mean? See how fast they kneeled. I want you to all kneel to me. They've all gone down. They've gone for it. It's mad that they was willing to sacrifice kids even when they didn't even want to do it themselves. You could tell the kids didn't as well, but they was willing to go do whatever it takes to save their Prime. Now, they got Murphy, he did, mate. They tried to say the 4 pillars of Sanctum. He got it wrong, or he didn't even know it, and they've gone after him. That makes more sense than, obviously, like, the guys being a bit confused, saying, oh, you're my boyfriend, and then you totally forgot about me. Yeah, that one, I'm not having with. This one, yeah, I will have. He's supposed to be a god. He's always here. Do you know what I mean? They get reincarnated consistently. He should know the way of life, and he didn't, and they got in there. And he's obviously been saved. Now, the interesting thing is, she's seen it before, Indra. She knows the speeches. She's talked in Tree Crew. The guy's looked at his shoulder. Then, obviously, he's turned around. Mate, you know what I mean? That was decent, but what can you do? You can't kill me. You know what I mean? He's cocky. They've gone up into the palace or whatever's in there, come in, cutting it out of his neck, took it. Now they've got it again. I still think it's going to be Shade Hader, and obviously, like, there, but the coding that's on the chip, could they put it back into somebody? Do you know what I mean? Like, could they stick it back into, obviously, Maddie again, and then can she rule with information? Do you know what I mean? That more information that she's acquired from this chip compared to the last one. I have no idea, but I personally think that it's really interesting. They hooked me. You know what I mean? I was hardcore interested in the Hope and Octavia and Dial's storyline and what's going on with Bellamy. But like this one is just slowly progressing a little bit, and it's getting me very interested. And now I'm fascinated in both. And they always go back to a Game of Thrones type of style scenario where like they have so many characters, that they have so many stories going on, that you don't have to have everybody in it every episode. And you can literally go 1-2 episodes without even seeing anybody because you're so focused on one family and what they're doing, that I think always that the bigger the cast, the better it is, because you don't have to bombard us and influx us with Clark 24/7. Clark, or Raven, or whoever you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got so much stuff going on that you engage in it, and you know what I mean, interested to see like where that's going, that you can have this episode for 2 and then you can have them for 2, and then you could just bring everybody in the middle as you get to like the 10th episode. I'm gonna say I think that, you know, Indra is going to take down Russell and Shade Hader or whatever's, but it might cost her as well her own life. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where you see in a boxing match where 2 people swing and they both hit each other and both get knocked out. I feel like it's going to be one of those. I feel like they're going to get in some sort of fight or something. Do you know what I mean? For a family, for her people, obviously for a mum as well, who had to bend the knee, and a dad that fought in the battle. I feel like she's going to deal the final blow, but I also feel like she's going to get a blow hit as well. I love Indra. What a fantastic character. This is, my opinion, been a great season so far. 5 episodes in, I've loved all of it. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.